How we feeling, y'all? I love white rappers. Who likes Paul Wall? Anybody like Paul Wall? Yeah, we love Paul Wall. The only way I'm sitting sideways is because my hip hurts, so. Yeah. How we feeling? Good. I'm feeling pretty good. I just washed a beta blocker down with a beer, so I'm feeling crazy as fuck. I also just cried outside, so bear with me today. Today's funny. Where's the Astro people in here? What's going on in the sky? Because I'm feeling fucking crazy as fuck.
We're coming out of
Fascism, right. You're right about that. What do you?
I just said we're coming out of some shit. Some shit happened in midweek, and we're like coming out of it.
Okay, well, I need to come out right now because it's time to lock in. Yeah, I'm feeling good. Beta blocker. It wasn't my beta blocker because I don't have health insurance. So yeah, in this economy, we got to share drugs. That's what community's all about. That's mutual aid, right? Yeah, snaps for that. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy that y'all just did that, honestly. I knew y'all were insane, honestly. I knew that before. Obviously, I'm mentally ill. Yeah. Any other mentally ill baddies in the room? Yes. What y'all cooking with? What are you cooking with? Right. We depressed. Shout out mental illness. Yeah, for real. Yeah, I'm the type of mentally ill, though, that's like, I'm really fully convinced that I could go on Shark Tank and successfully pitch a business. I really fully believe I can do that. But I'm also okay with just getting hit by a bus. That's just really where I'm at. I'm just trying to be honest with y'all. Yeah, I'm really out here raw dogging my mental health via why I'm up here talking to y'all. There's no comic I know who is not severely fucked up. That's why I got into the field. Also, I got into the field because I lost my job. So this is my only option. Y'all, I'm feeling fucking insane. The beta blocker is hitting. And the Corona, and the fucking mezcal, and the goddamn Celsius. I never drink energy drinks, so this is fucking crazy. I just gotta...
What does a beta blocker do?
I think... I don't know. I think... Someone just gave it to me. What?
Makes you feel good.
Makes you feel good? Well, why was I crying outside? What the fuck was that all about then? It slows my heart rate. Feel my chest. It's literally like my chest is beating through my fucking chest. My heart is beating through my fucking chest. Y'all know I can't talk. You already know this. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you ask me if you... Thanks, Al. Right. I'm just a relatable girl. That's all that I am. I just try to be a relatable queen. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, ask me, if you try to check in on me after the show, I'm just going to tell you I'm fine. So don't do it. It's true. It's very true. Yeah, I used to be a lesbian. Guys, we're working through it. We're working through it right now. Yeah, I used to be a lesbian. My first gay experience was at summer camp. Nice, right? I was like, fist bump. Hell yeah, brother, get right here. Yeah, my first gay experience was at summer camp. I hooked up with a girl in my cabin. She was from England. Yeah, my first foreign baddie. Pull up in the Rove, got that shit on my wrist, whatever the fuck the rappers be saying. Yeah, the British were really coming that night. So funny. She's hilarious. Yeah, I didn't realize that I was into men until later in my life, actually, when I realized that I had a humiliation kink. Damn. God damn. I didn't realize how this was going to sound when I said it out loud. It's kind of embarrassing. Yeah, I didn't realize that I had a humiliation kink. And honestly, I realized that like most of the men that I've dated, they just come in and fuck me up more than I was fucked up before. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what was that? It's like, that was actually insane that just happened. It's gotten to the point where I'm fed up. I'm fucking fed up. You know what I'm saying? It's really quiet in here. Yeah, right. I'm fucking fed up. I'm at the point where I'm about to start bombing their homes. I'm serious. I'm sitting in an airstrike. Oh, you guys don't like the airstrikes? We're Americans. That's what we do. Free Palestine. Okay. And free all my bitches. Free all y'all. Free me. Get me out of this prison that I'm inside. I'm sick and tired of feeling like this. I gotta hit my fucking vape. Beta blocker's not working. I'm shaking. That was shocking. Yeah, so I'm adopted. Anybody else adopted?
Yep.
Oh. You again. You again. I know you're adopted by Black people. You don't have to tell me again. How does it feel to live my dream? Probably good, huh? That's why you're not sitting up here. I am, because it is crazy being adopted by white people, though, honestly. It's a crazy experience. Mostly because they had me doing white people shit. And that's not in my DNA, to be doing white people shit. I'm talking Christmas caroling. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about IKEA trips just for fun. Swedish meatballs. Like, what the fuck? Why are we in here? Y'all aren't even buying anything. IKEA is crazy. Anyways, let's not talk about that. I'm also talking bird watching. Okay, turn up for the birds. Are they even real? Sorry, I'm having a dark moment. Yeah, my mom's an avid bird watcher. Yeah, she really is. She loves watching birds. And I'm like, honestly, the fact that she had me out there at 10 years old, my little black ass, and I'm like, I believe that's a northwestern red-headed woodpecker. Fucking pointless. It's the dumbest shit I've ever done in my entire fucking life. But if anybody wants to go bird watching, let me know. It's my one skill other than doing this, and I'm barely doing this. You guys know I just moved to Nashville. Well, I guess 8 months ago, right? You guys never cheer for that, and it pisses me off. Pisses me off. Y'all fucking suck. Y'all freaking suck. No. You know I'm black. Get my ass up out of here. Yeah. Sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Thanks for giving me the second. You guys can talk or something amongst yourselves. Like, you see I'm up here fucking struggling. I'm about to fucking cry. I'm breaking down inside. Y'all just staring at me, you fucking freaks. I'm fucking pissed. Now I'm getting mad. What the hell's going on? I'm having a range of emotions right now. It's called being bisexual. Oh, speaking of my white family, they're good. I love my family. I do. It took me a long time. I was a real bitch to them for a long time. Obviously, because they're white, and I had to. It's part of my lineage, my payback. Thank you. Anytime anybody lets, I'm like, thank you. Yeah, no, they're good. Recently, we just went on a trip to San Francisco. It was great because they paid for everything. I loved it. I was like, they were like, want to go on a trip? I was like, I don't know. They're like, we're paying for everything. I was like, period. Packing my bags. Let's go. And when we were out there, we had some really special moments. You know, we were gathering around the table every night, having some deep conversations. It was really beautiful. And I finally had the opportunity to come out to them. As a stand-up comedian. They took it okay. You know, we haven't talked in a couple weeks, so I don't know. Yeah, my dad was kind of excited, actually, which was surprising because he's literally a doctor. So it's like, damn, you don't want me to have better dreams and goals? Okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not smart enough. I don't know. And he was like, I actually just recently came across this woman who used to be a stand-up comedian. And then she got saved. So then she became a comedian pastor. And he was like, you should do that. And honestly, amen, come on now. And the church said, amen. Thanks, guys. Can you guys imagine me being a pastor? That's actually really fucking disturbing. Y'all are scaring me for real. Maybe a youth pastor. I could be into that. Turn up for Jesus. We're gonna whip and nail him into the cross. Sorry. That was crazy. Honestly, if I was a pastor, it would be crazy as fuck because I'd just be out there and be like, and the Lord said, my children, go out into the world to serve and to slay. That's my kind of fucking church, the gay church. Amen to the gays. Amen. Amen. Gay man. Come on. Get up here. Take my fucking job. You're doing it way better than I am right now. Oh, it's you. Oh, matter of fact, you still come up here. I don't care. It's open mic now, actually. I got jokes written down that you can just read off of the paper. Isn't that crazy? I sat down and legitimately wrote this shit out, which is just demented. I don't know what the fuck that's all about. Oh, So this is just a roast. Got it. No, I love y'all so fucking much. Anybody else have religious trauma? Yeah, I could tell by when I said, and the church says, and you guys said, amen. I was like, okay, obviously you got some ex-Christians in this bitch. Yeah, I was Pentecostal for a while, though. Any Pentecostals in the house? Oh, hell no. Fuck them bitches. Fuck those motherfuckers. No, but seriously, fuck them. But honestly, I kind of liked it. All that hooting and hollering, running around the church. I mean, I'm a theater kid, so it's like, I'm gonna get into it, Yeah, they like come, they're like, oh, does anybody want to come to the line to get prayed for? And I don't know if, obviously, a lot of you guys have never been to a Pentecostal church, but it's crazy. It's very charismatic. And, they'll line people up in the front of the, matter of fact, come up. I'll show you how it's done. They line people up, and then the pastor walks around and usually has a word from the Lord, and he'll start praying for you. And they do this little thing like that, like, pow. And you're supposed to fall out in the fucking spirit. Oh. So whenever they used to say, who wants to come up here and do that? I was like, hell yeah. This is my moment to fucking shine. I'm about to pass the fuck out, for real. They come pray for me. I'm like, oh! This is just an external crash out, by the way. I'm not well. Yeah, and then they speak in tongues, And of course, obviously that shit's not real, which I knew. And again, I was participating. But I was like, I really want to speak in tongues because this is the ultimate Pentecostal thing to do. Like, I was really good at passing out in the spirit, Like, I knew how to raise my hands and jump around and shit. I even joined the worship team, and I can't sing. Yeah, they turned my mic down. They were like, shut that bitch up. Yeah, so I was like, okay, how am I going to speak in tongues? And then I started thinking about it, and I was like, ooh, I got it. So then they're praying for people. They're like, if you want to get tongues tonight, come on up. Come on up. My little ass was right up to the front. They start praying for me, and I'm like, oh, should have bought a Honda, but I bought a Ford. And the church said, I love y'all. Yeah, but that shit was crazy as hell. But I had some cheat codes though, So when you fall in the spirit, you fall down. I just said that. And you're laying there, And then a nice little church lady comes over and she puts a little blanket on you. And you just get to lay there. Now that's a nap, y'all. Y'all are not thinking big. You're not thinking about the big things about life. Take a nap anytime you can. Excuse me. So yeah, I would just pass out in the spirit and just take a fucking nap for the rest of the church service. And then they come over and rub your back and be like, oh, the Lord is good. Oh, the Lord is good on this child right here. And I'm just like, huh? Where the hell am I at? Oftentimes when I wake up, I'm like, am I in church? Because I used to sleep so much during church. So much. Yeah, also part of the thing about Pentecostals is like, everyone's trying to get married at the age of like fucking 5. Like literally, it's kind of crazy. And they always say that you're gonna find your partner in church, which I don't know if you guys have seen the church crowd, but slim pickings, you know? Somebody named Jeremiah who is definitely gay. But it's like lavender marriage. We love that. We love a lavender marriage, tea. And I remember one time I was talking to this guy at church and like, for God's sake, like I'm a flirt, okay? Like I can't help it. That's what my God-given gift is, to flirt with people. So I was talking to him after church, just being like, that was a really good sermon. You know that part? Like when God said like he's gonna come inside of us, like. That was really cool. We lift our hands in the sanctuary. We lift our hands to give you the glory. The pastor did not like that. So I got called into the church office, which is crazy. I'm like, what the fuck? Is this the principal's office? Like, what the hell is going on? Mind you, this is a mega church that I went to. So it's like, big deal. And everyone knows about it. They're like, you got to come to the church office because we need to talk to you about something. I'm like, okay, sure. I went in there. They sat me down. They were just like, hey, we really want to talk to you about being a forward woman. Mind you, I'm at an 8th grade reading level, so I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, forward woman? Like, am I driving forward? Am I walking forward? Like, what's going on? And they're like, no, a Jezebel. And I was like, Jezebel? The fuck is a Jezebel? And they're like, it basically just means a woman who's just like out there and who just like is taking men for all they have. And I was like, why, yes. Y'all just expect me to bend over and take it? Hell fucking no. I'm topping that motherfucker. Y'all are freaks. For real. Y'all are some freaky ass bitches. Yeah, I was really thinking today about the show. And I think that's why I was so emotional. I was just like, damn, it's just so crazy that one day you can just wake up and you just decide, I'm gonna do some shit, right? You're just like, I'm gonna fucking get out there, I'm gonna do some shit, even if it's scary, even if my voice is shaking, even if the beta blocker's not working. But that being said, sometimes you don't need to do everything, you know? Tea. And I really feel like one of the things that I shouldn't be doing moving forward is probably talking to my ex, right? Which one though? Which one? All of them, correct. Correct. But I'm a Jezebel. That's what I was put on this earth to do. And the church said? Amen. Okay, y'all, that's it for me tonight. I love you guys.